So, Pinkerton avocado finally ripe. We're gonna cut open into it and see what it looks like on the inside. Color looks really good. I don't know if this is really a Pinkerton because if you look, it's kind of just it's a little smaller, and I thought Pinkertons were a little bigger, but it might be just a small version of a Pinkerton. So we're gonna cut this guy and try a little bit, see how it goes. So I was peeling it. It actually peels really nice. Well, not necessarily really nice, but if you go slow and just kind of peel, it does come up. Maybe not. Okay. It doesn't peel that good. I mean, the skin's kind of on the thinner side, so we'll give this a little taste. I mean, it tastes pretty good. Oily, pretty buttery, creamy. I mean, the only thing that's kind of bad is peeling it. It doesn't come off that easy, and the skin kind of sticks. So, but overall, the flavor is good. So I like the flavor a lot. So if this is what a Pinkerton really is, I mean, I got this from a local fruit stand, which I'll link you to the video that I did last week, where I actually went and picked up some Fuertes and also a couple Pinkertons. And this is the Pinkerton that we picked up. So I'll link you to that video. You guys can check it out. But overall, flavor is pretty good. I'm waiting to try my Forte. It's not ready yet. It's still hard. So I'll wait until it gets a little softer and then we'll give it a try and see how it goes. All right, so here's this Pinkerton. I cut this at 1 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock right now. And if you look, no oxidation. So this is a little crazy to me because I don't know if a Pinkerton's supposed to oxidize, but I know Surprise is supposed to be less. So finally getting a chance to try the Pinkerton avocado, and I thought it was really good. Now the Hass that I've had on the table, they do oxidize and oxidize pretty quickly. So if you're making a guacamole and you have it on your counter, the top surface will oxidize and turn a little brown. This Pinkerton, I mean, it was sitting out there for a while and it didn't oxidize, so that was actually kind of cool. So not exactly sure if you guys are having the same experience with your Pinkerton. Let me know down in the comment section below. So kind of curious to see. Because I do have a Pinkerton tree that I just planted a couple months ago, and I'm excited for it because it's actually doing pretty well compared to my old Pinkerton, which eventually died, but it's all good because we have a backup, right? So the audio for my Fuerte when I cut into it was bad, and I'm redoing it right now. I'm just doing a voiceover. And essentially, when I cut into it, it was actually really smooth and easy to kind of cut. So it cuts nicely, and when you split it open, the seed and the seed skin kind of comes off the flesh really nicely. So it's actually a nice looking seed cavity. And if you can look at the surface of this Forte, it's very, you can see the oils glistening off of the surface, right? And here, I'm trying to actually peel it, and starting from the bottom, didn't peel that good, but starting from the top and halfway or almost down to the very bottom, it ripped. So peeling wise, and it's actually not that bad. It actually peels okay. Now, what I remember from the taste, it was actually really good. It was nice and creamy and buttery. Would I say that this is the best tasting avocado out there? It's up there. It's probably in the excellent range. The Pinkerton probably in the very good, excellent range also. So hopefully, one of these days I'm gonna get a chance to try my nabal, which I think is supposed to be really good. So we'll have to compare once I get a chance to try the nabal. So both these avocados that I got, the Pinkerton and the Forte, I got at Wake Farms, and definitely worth the drive. At least for me, I mean they're relatively close, and knowing that I have a locally grown avocado that is for sure not going to have the issues that I've had, when you're actually buying an avocado from the supermarket, like I had in my previous videos, where you just don't know what you're going to get. Sometimes they look good from the outside, but once you cut into them, it's just yuck. So these two avocados came out perfect, and they were really tasty. So glad I found these guys, and I'm glad that I got a chance to purchase these avocados from them, and looking to buy more, of course. Now, in the coming years, my plan is to eventually, maybe this might be the last year where we are actually going to be buying avocados from either a fruit stand or unless it's a unique avocado that I don't actually have. But I'm hoping, and the plan is, because I've laid out my mini orchard to be able to have fruit year round, and in the next couple of years, that's what we're going to have. And I'll keep on working on it, and I'll keep on kind of showcasing what I have. And I do this for fun, just because one, kind of keeps me motivated to keep on pushing to try to grow more avocados, and it's definitely a fun hobby for me. And I'm hoping that you guys are getting some good information from it, and then just following along and seeing how things go. But overall, at the end of the day, it's like I hope that you guys are actually growing avocados too, and actually getting fruit, and then sharing your experience, and then also sharing your successes and failures, and then we can all learn together as a team. So let's do it, guys, and looking forward to a great 2022.